Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I'll try a 10 art style challenge. For that, I'll draw 10 equal sections on this paper. For those of you who don't know 10 art style challenge, it's that you have to draw a character in your style and then you have to draw it in 9 different art style. It can be any art style. You'll get to know more after watching the video. So for the first one, I'm drawing my character from my second channel, Lure Animation. Oh, by the way, you can check it and subscribe it. And I guess this is the first time I'm introducing this art style. I've done many drawings from landscape, cartoons, realistic drawing to character design. But I've never shown this art style on this channel. It's because this character is more for animation. I chose simple design for easy animation. So there's not much detail in it. You can see the head is just the shape of marshmallow with 2 dotted eyes. You can even see that I've drawn 6 on my ears. That's just for a simple design. My skin color is little darker than what it is shown here. So don't get confused if you see me in real life and compare me with my character. Because I'm not that fair. I've included my messy hairstyle and thick eyebrows. I've got a thick eyebrows. In fact, all my family have thick eyebrows. And adding some shadows to make it more 3D. I've added my favorite grey t-shirt here. And if you want to gift me something, then you can gift me grey t-shirt on my birthday. And after adding some shadows to my t-shirt, finally it's done. So the first drawing is done, which is my animation art style. Now moving on to the next one. The next style is Dragon Ball Z style. This is one of my favorite style as I used to draw Dragon Ball Z characters all the time. Goku was my favorite and is still my favorite. This style is very easily recognizable as they have big eyes, small mouths and very defined jawline. And lots of muscle. It seems like everyone is ripped in this art style. Dragon Ball Z is the reason that got me into drawing muscles. Everything is awesome about this style. That time our only source was cable TV. No internet or YouTube. I mean there was internet but I didn't got access to it. So all my entertainment depends on cable TV. One thing about Dragon Ball Z that I love the most is the fight scene. It's so epic. Like fighting at sonic speed and teleporting behind the opponent. And again he misses as other opponent teleported behind him. It was awesome. I hope you remember Cell. The way he sucked in the other characters was one of the scariest thing ever. And then he upgraded into his stronger form. Whenever any character upgrades into its higher form, it was always an epic scene. While coloring this style, it was actually very easy as the highlights and shadows doesn't blend, which is good for beginners. So beginners out there, draw Dragon Ball Z as I learned a lot from it and you can too. So I'm done with the Dragon Ball Z style. Now let's move on to the next style. The next style is Gravity Falls. I started with the shape of a bean as head. I took reference to one of the main character, Dipper. This art style is more of a blowy or round style. And drawing it was super fun and easy. Although I've watched only a few episodes of Gravity Falls, I really love the animation style of it. I'm a big animation fan and every time I watch any animation movies, or series, I really like to observe the animation quality, their color choice, and most importantly, the backgrounds. For me, the background is one of the most important thing in any animation, and I really love the background of Gravity Falls. The animator and the background artist did a really good job, and I really love the stories too. After adding a few details, now the gravity fall is done. This looks kinda cute. And now on to the next one. The next one is the Simpson. This style is again very simple design with big eyes and big mouth. The Simpson is one of the most famous animation series, but I have never watched it. Yup. I did watch some random episodes when I was younger, and I thought I'll watch it from the beginning, but I never got the time. That's the same for other series like Family Guy, Stranger Things, Rick and Morty, and Naruto. Yup, I still have not watched those series. But that's okay, I can watch those some other time. The color is really unique and can easily identify the Simpson. I thought of giving the hair same color as the skin, but that would not look like me. After adding the color on the t-shirt, now it's finally done. So here it is, my character in Simpson style. Now moving on to the next style, it's My Hero Academia. This is an anime style and I really like it. This drawing is my second attempt, as on first attempt it looked way similar to Midoriya or Deku. So I erased it and thought of redrawing it. The second attempt kinda looked like mixture of Todoroki and Bakugo, which is my favorite. So I guess I like this look. I like Deku too, but I like the way this one turned out. My hair is spiky in real life, and I really love this hairstyle of Bakugo, so I thought of drawing it in a bit similar way. I've watched the 3 seasons of My Hero Academia and really loved it, and I want to watch the season 4. Maybe I'll search it somewhere and watch it with my brothers. After adding few details on it, now My Hero Academia style is finally done. I could have done it better, but it's okay. Now let's move on to the next one. The next one is the Adventure Time. Drawing this was the easiest. This was the most simplest design out of them all. Just draw a round head and rectangle body connected by straight neck. One thing I like about this style is that how flexible their hands and legs can be. So I had to sew hands on this drawing to make it look more interesting. Even the face is too simple. Just put 2 dotted eyes and a smile. The simple design is what makes it more interesting. And yes, the sew is great too. I really love it. That's the point. Yes, the looks of the character matters, but the storyboard and the direction is what makes any movies or so interesting. Even the coloring was very easy. There's not much small areas to focus on, and I recommend you should try it too. This drawing took me very less time and it's done. So this is my character in Adventure Time style. Now moving on to the next one. The next style is Powerpuff Girls. I started the head with the shape of an oval, and the rest of the body is very simple. Just draw the hands and legs like a big finger and it's done. You don't have to draw any extra fingers. One thing unique about this style is the eyes. It's like most of the face is covered with the eyes, and the mouth is just a letter U. When I was a kid, I used to watch Powerpuff Girls on Cartoon Network. Cartoon Network had some really awesome shows like Samurai Jack, Dexter's Laboratory, Ben 10, American Dragon, and many more. Do you remember that lady from Powerpuff Girls that never showed her face? I was curious how she looked. Same was for the lady on Tom and Jerry. They never showed her face. The coloring may seem a little bit tough on this style, but it's actually very easy. And it's done. My character in Powerpuff Girls style or Powerpuff Boy. So let's move on to the next one. The next style is Rick and Morty. I took the shape of head same as Rick, which is capsule shape. And the body is just straight lines. I could have taken round head like Morty, but that would look way similar to my Powerpuff character beside him. One thing I noticed about the characters on Rick and Morty is that the expressions, like the eyes are something else. It's like everyone have been drinking coffee all day. And my favorite part is the mouth. The mouth is like the main ingredient of their expression. I really love it. My brother suggested me to watch Rick and Morty as it's awesome. And I have the seasons with me, but I was busy to all YouTube videos, so I still have not watched it. I just looked at it as a trailer and it seemed interesting. So here it is, my character in Rick and Morty style. Now on to the next one. The next one is Pokemon. Pokemon was my favorite show. I would watch it daily. The style I chose is the first generation Pokemon. I made myself as a trainer. When I was a kid, I was crazy about Pokemon. I would draw them most of the time. I had a Pokemon writing board and drew the picture on it on many pieces of paper. That was when I was in first standard. I could even draw it without looking. Maybe that's the reason for my improvement in drawing skills. I used to collect Pokemon trump cards, and I had collected so many that I had a separate small cardboard box for Pokemon cards. I even had a separate sketchbook dedicated for Pokemon drawings only. I drew every Pokemon on it. Also, I had a Pokemon pencil box. I have a really awesome memories of me and Pokemon from childhood. After that, the time came when I started drawing Dragon Ball Z. Then I didn't draw Pokemon for a while. I would draw Dragon Ball Z all the time and realized that I have not drawn Pokemon for a long time. I thought I forgot how to draw it. So I thought of drawing Pokemon and I still remembered to draw it. That is the power of practice. So here it is, my character in Pokemon style. I love it. Now let's move on to the next one. So this is the last style, which is the portrait style. I've done lots of watercolor paintings before, but never tried realistic painting with watercolor. I can draw realistic drawing with graphite pencil, but I'm not used to with watercolor, so this was a bit challenging for me. To draw this, I'm using an object, which is called mirror. Like there's a person inside it that looks exactly like me. Well, it's okay, I'll just draw him then. Here my face looks a little chubby, but trust me, I'm not that chubby in real life. In the last part, I kinda messed up with my lips. And to fix it, I messed it up even more. My lips kinda look dark here, but trust me, it's not that dark in real life. I'll just peel off the tape and give you the final reveal. So here's the final reveal. If you wanna know how I look in real life, this is not how I look. This is how I look. I mean, look at the face, the muscle, and the hair. This definitely looks like me. No, not this. I don't know who this is. Hey, which style was your favorite? Comment down below on which one you like the most. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and turn on that post notification bell to know when I'm uploading my next video. And comment down below if I should do more challenges like this in the future. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you next time.